It's Ruben Lowe, and it's Tuesday morning. It's right before the builder's call, and I had something happen yesterday that pertains to what I want to impart on my team. I have a friend of mine. I've known her for a couple years. She was in the Marine Corps. Very attractive, very, I would describe her vivacious young lady. Just bubbly energy, just a party walking around, right? She just amazing. And she was working at Hooters, and then she got married to a fireman, and she went to the police academy, got in law enforcement, and I'm just like imagining how that's gonna go. It's just her coming up, hey, why are you in such a hurry? and just picturing that, right? Uh, something that they make it off of a comedy about cops, right? But her husband's a fireman, and they decided that it wasn't a good idea that they both be working in first responder jobs. So now she's selling cars at the Ford dealer in Weslaco, and I was getting my oil changed. I'm going to go see her, and the she's her dealership's the same under the same banner as the Jeep dealer that I bought my Patriot from, and she'd never been in sales before. So I started talking to her about you know the three strikes rule, about how to determine if someone's a stroke or not. Go for the referrals. Referrals are where your bread and butter is, right? And then doing some cross marketing, and she took like 20 of my saving your the campaign, the flyers, right? And then I put out to everybody that I know in the region to go visit her, over there. I have a lot of veteran friends from the RWB and all that, right? And she doesn't really know her niche. Okay, so I'm like, okay, look, there's people that have money, a lot of people in the medical field. She's down the street from the Border Patrol. They're making money. Police, fire department. That's probably a good area for her veterans and for that. But it got me thinking about my own. So Kevin too did some training on finding your ratio. So you got to get enough activity going to see at what percentage of people that you talk to that you end up doing business with. And when you do that, you just plug that right into a business plan, and you can get it, right? Well, there's something else that's will help you with that, and that's knowing your niche. Okay, so I'm able to look at my niche, and the people that I'm attracting are it's amazing. It's guys that are sole proprietor businesses, and many of them already have they've got their SEP IRAs funded, and they're at an age where not saying that life insurance isn't going to make sense to them, right? But they're probably they don't have a lot of time for their cash value to make just the growth in their policy to get them rich, right? But there is a benefit of it, okay, but that's not where the main emphasis is, or what would be attractive to them. What would probably be attractive to them is what Schwan Wynn talks about all the time, and that's part of being something big, being a leader, having building a team, and making a difference in people's lives, right? And every single one of these guys that I'm talking to, they're leaders. They're all, in the whole idea of making a difference in people's lives. A lot of them, that's what they're about. Okay, And then the other group seems to be pastors. Okay, I'm, a lot of them are paying attention to me, all right, or I don't know, I'm attracting them, which is I think a good thing. All right, so that's the, not only when you get enough activity going on, you can determine your ratio, but you can increase your ratio when you determine your niche. So, instead of like looking at, okay, I'm attracting these sole proprietor business owners and pastors. Well, there's probably a reason for that. And so it makes sense to go after that market. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. When you figure out what your niche is, don't wait for them to come to you, go to them. That's my point. All right. Have a great day.